Folks, this video is about COUSERA, this IPO that just came out the other day, and it's already started out around 30 bucks, and we're clear up to, well, $53. It was 33. But the point is, it has a lot of positive reviews. Everybody is interested in it, and why? It is because it is online education with the best instructors and universities in the country for people all over the world. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you this little video, and then we'll go over some more things.
The source of human progress.
It has the power to transform our world, from illness to health, from poverty to prosperity,
from conflict to peace.
It has the power to transform our lives for ourselves, for our families, for our communities. No matter who we are or where we are, learning empowers us to change and grow and redefine what's possible.
That's why access to the best learning is a right, not a privilege.
And that's why COUSERA is here. We partner with the best institutions to bring the best learning to every corner of the world.
So that anyone, anywhere, has the power to transform their life through learning.
Okay, that was a little bit about the investment video, but what I think it's so hot is because, well, now is the perfect timing because you got everybody with new jobs, they're at home and everything they need to learn. So this is incredible. They already have 77 million people, subscribers doing their courses, over 100 Fortune Plus 500 companies. They're on more than 6,000 companies, businesses, and government and defense is going to be spending. And their course curriculum is killer. They've got like every AI, machine learning. They've got, I'm gonna go over it, about every single thing you want. Business, finance, entrepreneurship. Okay, that's basic stuff. All your computer programming, data science, AI. They've got. I'll go over some more. Tons of stuff. Math. You got everything you need for your next tech investment to make big money. So every single business and everybody that is into making money and expanding their business, or the Defense Department or whatever, is all going through this company, COUSERA. They even got Google doing it. This thing has got so much room to grow. It's insane. And the only competition is like 2 or 3 other little IPOs that came out, and they're all only around like $10 to $15 range. But they don't have anything, that they're not so far along and developed as this company, and they've been around since 2012. So COUSERA, I mean, if you check, well, Twitter, or you check also the reviews on like StockTwits, Yahoo, and all these other, everybody's comments, everybody's positive, everybody knows, and a lot of people are familiar with it because they're already having, a lot of their businesses are already sending them to this. So as far as an investment, long term, this one, I would say is super hot. And all stocks, see, I've already made 1,300 bucks. And all stocks, if you're going to invest, especially in this economy, the top largest investment you want to do is maybe like, I don't know, maybe 10% or less on your portfolio per stock, and then you just want to pick the best ones. That way you have control of it, and if every time the interest rates go up, or inflation, or the 10-year yield curves, it's 2%, or Biden screws up or whatever, you can cut your losses. But this is a solid winner. It looks great. Do your own due diligence, not a financial advisor, and you can lose your money because investing has a lot of risks. So that is what I'm saying for my public service announcement. But as far as like picking a good stock, I would pick this. Looks great, as well as you want to pick some other good ones that I've gone over in my videos, those are good too. But check out COUSERA. As far as I would predict on the trajectory of this thing, I mean, it just came out recently and it's already up. And of course, there's ups and downs and everything. We don't know how it's going to handle like on a turbulent day, but I could easily see this course going to $200 pretty easily, because you're talking like worldwide interest and using it, and everybody puts money in any investment in any person or any business. It's all going to go right here, because you're going to be doing it at home or you're going to be doing it at work through the colleges and never have to show up at the colleges. And it's every single one of the best colleges. So you can't get a better, I mean, setup for learning. I mean, this is perfect. And I see even more ranges up for it. If my daughter is in private school, and other kids are too, but well, she's the oldest. She's only 14, so I'm going to have her start doing courses in AI and machine learning, all this stuff right now while she's in private school. And her private school is like one of the best in the country, but they're not teaching this stuff. So all her extra time, I'm going to have her be doing this, like in the summer, and I'm sure other parents can be doing the same thing. So this thing has like so much room to grow. It's insane. I love this stock. It's great. Anyways, check it out. Also, while we're talking about risk management and your portfolio, like I said, 10%. But let me define how you're going to safely invest and make a lot of money, or at least how I do. This maybe help you out. I have 4 different trading accounts. TD Ameritrade, Robinhood, Merrill Lynch, and then also I got Webull. So I have my 4 accounts that I have all my money in. My long-term portfolio is huge. I haven't touched it, and you're not going to look at it. And that's like Apple, some of Google, Qualcomm, Broadcom, and all this stuff. And I've had that for years, since I started out with like 90 million. It's up to like 450 million. It makes probably some days 8 million a day, some days 1 million a day. Sometimes it drops down to like, well, it has dropped down to like 380 million. But the trick is with that one, it makes a ton of money, and I have a ton of money in it. It is something that you don't mess with and you leave it. Okay, so now you're gonna have, I don't want to prove it or go with that. I can if you really want, but the point is, it doesn't matter, because I don't like get into big numbers, because it gets off the course and like showing Lambos and all this other crap like these videos. But the point is that the principle I'm making, that's your long-term portfolio. Okay, so you probably want to have like most of your money in that is saved, that you don't have to worry about. I started out with a chunk because I had sold a company. But if you don't have that, you would delegate your monies into 4 sections. The other one is a term. You probably put maybe a smaller portion that you can leave and only check on it maybe once a month. Then you're going to have 2 accounts that you may have like one that's going to be long term. You may mess with it every couple of weeks. Another one you may mess with it daily. So this smaller one is what I mess with daily. Only have maybe like around 100,000, big deal. And the other one I have maybe like less amount, maybe 25,000. It's smaller, and then I've got the larger accounts. So the point is, if you delegate all your money into a portfolio where you manage your risks, that you don't have all your concentration in one thing, you're going to be a lot safer. Now, there is a point where, like, if the market does shift and you do want to do day trading and things and move from one position to another, but you're going to lose a lot of money, because day trading does have a lot of risks. But if you're forced in that position, I can go over how you can make really great money in using a lot of leverage with day trading. But a lot of people, when they day trade, aren't really aware of it, and you only see the good videos versus the bad videos. But overall, if you're in the position and you maintain the position, like my longest term position, you will end up making more money. But the point is to just pick your stocks and maintain the position. Now that means if you're going to go into the position, you only want to spend as much as you feel that you can lose. So, and one that gives you peace. So like this one is like 12 grand. It's not a big deal. I have others in there, but yours may be like way smaller. It's something where you can just walk away and not think about it. That's where you're going to make the money. But if you overinvest and it drops by, a little bit of percent or whatever, you're going to have a heart attack. So you probably want to find any stock. So there's like two reasons to get in a stock. One, it's either new and no one's got into it, or two, after a large pullback, or three, after, large pullback or a crash. That's the times you get in stock. You're not going to get into it when they're high and like going all over the place and everybody's talking about them because it's too high. But if you maintain your responsibility and self-discipline, you can make a lot of money in them. So that is how you delegate your money and avoid major risks. It's time in the market, because you can't really time the market. So timing the market is really what gets a lot of people killed. Yeah, you can make a ton of money day trading, but that is only on certain days. A lot of days when it's in a turbulent market and the 10 years up, or talks of inflation and taxes are up, you can't day trade for crap. And I don't care who you are, because the whole outlying field of the market is so bad. You're only going to day trade on stocks that have a growth or a range of increase of maybe, like, to be successful, it needs to be making ranges of highs of around, or every upside of probably at least about 80 cents to $1. If you're putting in large amounts of money and it's just, or you're day trading on very small amounts, you're not getting shit and you're not making money, but your risk is so high. But if you actually have some that are going ups of like $1 at a time, or 80 cents, and you're investing anywhere from like 50,000 to 100,000 bucks per trade, you can make a lot of money. But anything less, you got the giant risk of losing money. And I see a lot of these people doing videos on day trading on how to make $100 or just crap. It's just retarded. They don't know shit about investing. But I would say, and the courses you could pay for, that's not, they're not teaching you anything new. And those guys, I mean, yeah, the trick is basically what I told you. It's, on certain days, but still in general, you're going to want to do the principles almost like a hybrid Buffett style. So even if it is on the good days, you're only going to be day trading on the value growth stocks. So if you do crash or you do fall short, you will be in a stock that can rebound it and recover it and make your money. But where everybody goes wrong on the day trading thing is that when it starts to go south, they stay in it and it just creeps down and creeps down and creeps down, and then you get lost. So if this was a day trade and you're doing 100,000, you'd definitely be selling up here and you notice it slowing down. But a lot of people would just let it creep and creep and creep. Before you know it, and you don't get rid of it, you're at a loss of easily with 100,000, you're losing like that downset would have freaking cost you probably 20 grand. But if you are day trading, you want to day trade, the trick is, if it doesn't start making positive income immediately, you sell immediately, and you don't ever hang on to a trade when it's dropping at all. That's the key to day trading, which a lot of people don't tell you. And you can do swing trades, day trades, or things of that nature, but I don't see a lot of people teaching those things. I go over a whole video on day trading, and I got a lot of them, and I've taught a lot of clients that, but I don't like to give it and show it to people, because if you aren't aware of the right way to day trade and when to day trade and what to day trade on, it doesn't matter who you listen to or what course you buy, you're going to lose your ass. Most people, they want to sell you the course so they don't care. So it's kind of like giving a machine gun to a baby. A machine gun's great, but a baby don't know how to use it. So I'm going to tell you how to make the most money the safest way with the minimalist risks. And that's what I've been talking to you about. So now that this is dropping, you probably want to get in at a good price, whatever price for this, I would think a 33 is a solid steal. 50 is a good steal. It's a long-term play. You got a good move. So look at your savings and decide on when you want to get into it. Another thing is also in this environment, because of the Biden administration, he's basically bankrupting the U.S., and we're going to give him the positive benefit of the doubt, which I don't think is the case, that all these other things may currently bankrupt it in the short term, but maybe play out in the longer term with the Green New Plan, the Green New Steel is what I call it, but the jobs and the government spending bill coming out, all these things. Yeah, so it could work in the long term, but in the short term, stock market is volatile, but it's good long-term play if you have a savings that you can't put in there. But the key is to getting rich and making money now in this environment that's turbulent or whatever, is making and starting businesses. Stocks and portfolio investing, all these things, is your secondary play. Making businesses, creating businesses, and starting businesses, that's where you're going to make money. Passive investing is when you have money, you have extra cash to put in things, and then that's where you're going to make your money there. But you limit, amount of portfolio, amount of cash in that. But majority of your cash, and you want to get credit, and you want to get funding to get and start businesses. That's where the money is. Making money is from the money. Then when you have extra cash, you put it in the side things. All right, so that's that. I wanted to just go over that, how you manage risk on that. So if you're wanting to get corporate credit, business funding, and get yourself to the next level versus going broke with all these other companies and getting credit cards and stupid backwards stuff, or credit repair, give me a call. My number is 312-473-4163, or text me at 312-218-8737. Thanks, and talk to you later.